Hey guys, welcome back to Meepers Jeepers. I know that I've done sort of a Ratchet video before, but we're going to come back and visit this. I got a new job, and I had a kid that was a mechanic at my new job that said he watched my videos and really liked them. And we got to talking about some tools, and I was talking about ratchets and stuff that I liked, some that I didn't, what I used, what I have. And this kid named Cody, he's a mechanic at the place I work at. He gave me this Matco, I think they call it Phantom or something like that. It doesn't say on it, but it's a black instead of being chrome, which is kind of nice. Green handle. Anyway, it's a rabbit trail. He came up and said that he was, really liked my videos, and that he gave me this ratchet to do a video with. So that's what exactly I'm going to do. So give me the idea. Again, I know that I've done comparative ratchet videos where I had pulled the heads apart and showed you guys that pretty much all these ratchets are all the same in the head. The gears and the pawl mechanisms and switching back and forth, the flex heads, really, they're just different variations of the same ratchet with a different name on it. So what I thought I'd get into today is ratchet handles and what some that I have and what I like to use them for. Guys, I will say, I don't want to skew you, but my favorite handle, guys, is the Matco. I don't know, my large hands, it just fits so well. And again, thanks Cody for, I guess donating a $200 ratchet, for a video. That was super cool. But there are a lot of other different shapes and styles of handles on ratchets. And I'm just going to go through a few that I have and maybe how I like them and some of what I use them for. So obviously, Matco, guys, in my opinion, and I don't need all the rebrand comments, all that crap. I know it's rebrand, but I mean, I just don't see another ratchet handle like this on any other ratchet. And especially, that rubber. As you can see, I had to clean it up a bit, but I mean, this is a well-used ratchet, and that handle is still in great shape. So nice hard rubber plastic on the ends, little softer rubber in the middle there, for the comfort grip. Nice flex head. All the mechanisms on this ratchet, guys, just work superbly. I would say that my second one, handle that I like the most is Snap-on's hard handles. This is just a 1/4-inch flex head ratchet, but this is a little small for my liking. It is a 1/4-inch ratchet, but I still think this handle should be a bit bigger, especially with my size hands. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm going to pull this off and put a regular, larger hard handle on it. But guys, again, in greasy situations and stuff like that, these hard handles or like chrome handles is where it's at. Especially if you're doing a lot of oil changes, greasy bearings, transmission stuff, engine rebuilds. The hard handles really, I think, if you need a larger handle on your ratchet, these hard handles is where it's at. I mean, I really like them. Other than this 1/4-inch one, again, just really being very small. So the next one, guys, like I got Matco, and the Snap-on ones are really nice, but the one I have at Master Tech Bob's shop that I was using when I was working there, I've already ripped the rubber. I don't know, hitting it with a hammer or breaking something loose and smacking it against a sharp part of the body or the frame, but it's already torn, the rubber handle that I have on at Master Tech Bob's shop. So, I don't want to say lighter use ratchet, but these just won't take the beating that these Matco handles will, although they are very nice. The shape, I don't know. It's okay. It's got a nice flat spot on the back, for your thumb when you're gripping it. But it fits nice, guys. I'm not saying Snap-on's not good tools, because they absolutely are. I just prefer this handle over these handles, and I do think that the Matco handles are a bit more durable than the Snap-on ones, just because the Snap-on ones it's a lot of soft rubber on that handle and not a lot of harder plastic. So, and the Snap-on ones, guys, are really nice, decent size, as you can see in my hand there. Works nice. I would say that my first would be Matco. Second is Snap-on's hard handles. And then, guys, I mean, third would be my Icons. They're not as soft as the Snap-on. I would say they're up there with the Matco, like how hard it's still soft, but it's still like durable and hard. And then obviously all the red is nice hard plastic. And then I got a Mac. And guys, really for me, all my oil changes and stuff are all done with just chrome handles. This one here, guys, I picked up just some 3-to-1, like I think it's fishing rod shrink wrap that I put on that. And it just, if you look at that, it just works superbly. So, you know, if this one gets beat up or something, I just slice it off the handle and stick another piece on and shrink, you know, take some heat and shrink it back down, you know, to my Ratchet. But these are what I tend to go for if I'm doing a messy job, just because they're easy to clean up. You ain't got to worry about tearing up the rubber or something like that on them. And this one here, like I said, it just gives you a little extra grip. If you look at that, guys, it's shrink tube for fishing poles. That's all it is. You can buy, I don't know, a 9-foot piece of it, different sizes on Amazon for, I don't know, $8 or $10. It really works superbly, and it really makes it nice. So, you know, you can, if you're working in a shop or something, that you can really customize your ratchet so you know what's yours and what's not. So the next one, guys, the last one is my Mac. And I would almost say it's between a Snap-on and a Matco and hardness and durability. Obviously, I haven't really used this one all that much. I just really bought this because the Mac guy showed up one day, and the Mac guy around us is really hit and miss. Like he just doesn't come around, you know, normally. So, but the Mac ones are really nice. But I would say, like I said, it'd be Matco, and then, you know, Snap-on's hard handles that I like the most. The Snap-on comfort grips are okay as long as you're not, you know, really beating up your ratchets and stuff like that. The Mac's okay, but I would say that it'd be Matco, the Snap-on hard handle, and my Icons, and then these guys. If you know who that is, you know who that is. Like, there's nothing fancy about them. They just work. That handle's a bit small for me, but it is a short 3/8 ratchet. But guys, if you haven't, see if I can get you to see the name there. If you have not experienced Koken Tools, you got to check them out. Guys, at the very least, check out their ratchets. And I got a couple finger spinners that go on a 3/8 and a quarter. So, you know, if you're in, you know, a tight spot, you can really start a nut or a bolt with your fingers and then finish it with the ratchet. But other than that, guys, I mean, the Kokens, I mean, they're not cheap. They're up there with, you know, Matco and Snap-on. They're not cheap ratchets at all. The handles are nice, but the most important thing, guys, is the mechanisms in these Koken ratchets. I mean, if you just look up Koken ratchet videos, guys, you'll get a ton of them. I mean, the back drag on these ratchets, guys, is nothing. Like, you're not going to be trying to, you know, start a loose fastener and worry about this thing, you know, backing off on you. Because I know you can't really tell, but, guys, that's hardly any pressure for me at all. Like, it is, the back drag on these Koken ratchets are just, there's no comparison. There's nothing that beats them. You know, this one here is a GearWrench 120. And, you know, I mean, 2 years ago, that was decent back drag. Like, that wasn't bad. But when Koken came out with these, guys, you can just hear that. Again, guys, I don't get paid to promote Koken. If you do not have a Koken ratchet, spend the $150 or, get a smaller one. I think this one was 118 or something like that. Guys, you can get them off Amazon. They're guaranteed for life. The handles, they're really hard. They really don't have no give to them at all. Not like, the rubber handles for Snap-on or even Matco. But guys, to use these, I got several Koken ratchets. My other ones are kind of flex heads. And guys, the handles, they're not crazy nice like Matco or something like that. I mean, they do the job. Obviously Koken, I think, is, fit over or function over, form. I don't know if you can see that Koken name right there. But, guys, if you don't have a Koken ratchet at all, spend the $100 or whatever it costs. You will not be disappointed spending the money on said Koken ratchet. They come in quarters and 3/8. I think they have a 1/2 inch. They do come in just, regular stiff heads and flex heads. But guys, Koken ratchets, and the handles are not terrible. It's not like, oh, I hate that handle. It works fine, guys. It's just not got the frills and, that some of our American higher end ratchets have. But the mechanisms on these and the way these things work, guys, they're just superb. So, you guys tell me what you think. Other than if this handle was the size of this, I would be absolutely enthralled with the hard handles. And I know that the bigger ratchets come with bigger hard handles. But I think that at some point I'm going to pull this off here and put like a 3/8 hard handle on this just to make it more user friendly, especially being that long, guys. It's just, I can get 3 fingers on that, and that's about it without choking up and hitting the shaft itself. But all in all, guys, I was just kind of trying to point out just how nice. If you guys have Matco ratchets, you just know these handles, they're just the shit. They are the best handles, in my opinion, that come on ratchets today. Whether like this here, oil and stuff's a little bit harder to get off of it. And if it's like, brake dust and stuff like that, guys, you're really going to work hard to clean these up. And as you can see, this one here has quite a bit of use on it. I'm sure old Cody has got his use out of this. I was blown away when it gave me a $225 or $250 ratchet, guys, just to do a video with. So I thought I'd do him some justice, mention him in the video. When I did the handle, because that's what I thought of when he gave me this Matco 3/8 flex head ratchet that I was going to do a handle video, because I know I did the internals video a few months ago of different ratchets, and I thought, because handles are becoming more and more of a big deal. Mac just kind of changed their handles, I don't know, a few months ago or whatever, to this style here, which is nice, and it's real grippy rubber. I'd say it's pretty close to Snap-on's rubber handles. And then, of course, I think that the ICON ones are a little more close to the Matco feel of how soft and hard the plastic is on them. But guys, obviously I don't have to push the ICON ratchets. For the money, you can't beat them at all. You can't beat them ratchets. And these 120 XP GearWrench ratchets, I've had these for quite some time. I don't know, 6 or 7 years. These were really my go-to ratchets, because really I just do oil changes and brake jobs and struts, stuff like that. It's fairly easy stuff at the house. And then when I found that shrink wrap to put on them, guys, like that, that looks professional. That looks like you bought it like that. So again, I don't want to keep harping on it. Check on Amazon, guys. You can buy this in all kinds of different patterns and sizes and shrink rates. Like I think this one here was 3-to-1. You can go to 2-to-1. I think they even have it up to 4-to-1, which I wished I would have bought, because then I could have done the 3/8, the 1/2 inch, and the 1/4 inch all in the same, tube that I bought, so now I'm going to have to buy a smaller piece to do my 1/4 inch ratchet. I got the 1/2 inch done. It's in the toolbox. Guys, I don't know. Tell me what you think. I mean, what handles do you like? Obviously, I got quite a few here, from metal to, I don't know, half plastic, rubber, metal, and then, obviously the hard handles, which once I get a bigger hard handle on that, guys, that is really where it's at. They're nice to hold in the hand, especially if it was bigger. And then any grease or brake dust that you get, no matter how dirty you get these guys, these hard handles are just wipe right off. And the odd thing is that these handles here aren't a new thing. I mean, Snap-on used these handles back, I don't know, the 70s or 80s or something like that. I mean, this was the handles that was on all my dad's screwdrivers when I was growing up working on stuff with him. So the hard handles on these Snap-on screwdrivers and ratchets are not a new thing. It's just, they've just kind of started running them again because they're becoming very popular. But to have a nice handle like that and the ease of cleaning it off, I think, is the real selling point of it. And it just looks kind of OG. It just really looks old school, where the newer stuff, I mean, if you're beating up your ratchets, this here is not where it's at. I mean, Snap-on is awesome, but this is just not a ratchet that I would use for real intense, I don't know, engine builds, or you're under your car throwing this thing around because you're going to damage that handle. I think the ICON and the Matco will obviously take a little more hit and a little more abuse. Flip that around so you can read it. Than say the Snap-on, but I'd say the Snap-on and the Mac, because they're about the same, softness of rubber on that. So I don't think that the Mac one would take a lot of abuse either. Like when you're breaking stuff loose and you're banging this handle against the frame or against the body, this is going to cut, trust me. And these here are a little more harder. Even the rubber on it, you're just not going to beat these up as badly. And then this here, like I said, the shrink wrap, guys, if you mess it up, I just cut it off, put a new piece on, and it looks brand new again. So, guys, tell me what you think. I mean, whether you like, the hard handles or which soft handle or comfort grip handle you like, whether it's, Snap-on, Mac, Icon, or, the hard plastic handle Snap-ons, which really, these two are in a close race of what I really like. If this was larger and fit in my hand a lot better, again, I understand it's just a 1/4 inch Snap-on ratchet. But if this was larger and came up the shaft just a little more to about right there, like this, where it really fits in my hand and out the back of it, this, guys, is where I'd be on handles. Just because it's absolutely easy to clean up, and if you bang this against a frame or a sharp edge or something, you're not going to be cutting it up. And I'm not complaining at all about the Matco, because I think Cody has used this for quite some time. I wished I had my other one from Master Tech Bob's shop here, and I can show you where I banged it, breaking a bolt loose on a frame, and I cut a big chunk out of it right here, and it's just like a flap I got to cut it off. But anyway, I wished I had it here to show you. So anyway, guys, I mean, Matco, excuse me, Matco is definitely on this table my favorite, and then Snap-on's hard handle would probably be my second, especially if it was bigger. So, guys, tell me what you think, about which handles you like and what you think about the Matco handle, basically, because that's really what I'm doing the video on, because like I said, Cody was just awesome. It just blew me away that he gave me this ratchet to do a video with. So tell me what you think about, hard versus soft versus chrome handles, and what you guys use and what you prefer. So until next time, give me a like and a subscribe. Leave your comments about, which ratchet handle you prefer and which one you guys use. And guys, subscribe. Me and Master Tech Bob's going to be, hopefully the next video, we're going to try to give away some t-shirts for Meepers Jeepers. And I hope you guys like the content. We just hit 500 subscribers, guys, and I really appreciate that. I couldn't do it without you guys. Guys, I just have fun doing these tool videos, buying the tools, and sometimes using the tools. Most times it aggravates me. So, working on cars. If you know, you know. But I definitely like doing the videos for you guys. And if it wasn't for you watching, liking, and subscribing my channel, I wouldn't be doing this. So thanks a lot to you guys. And until next time, guys, see ya.